Everyone, I'm Marilyn Sarney.
Quiet!
We're starting our event now. I'm your local gardening and disaster preparedness geek. And I want to introduce today Tom Butt, who's our city mayor. He's another believer in effective leadership in government, transparency, and building welcoming and inclusive communities, just like Soheila.
Hey, it's great to be out here today to support our next city council member. So I've known Soheila for quite a while because she's been very active in the community. I had the pleasure of appointing her to the Park and Rec Commission that she still serves on. I also appointed her to the Contra Costa Mosquito and Vector Control District, which she represented Richmond for a while. She's been very active on a number of committees, particularly representing the El Sobrante area. You know, we haven't had a council member who actually lives in this area now for a long time. I don't know, 20 years, maybe more. So redistricting provided an opportunity to have somebody actually lives in this community to represent it. And Soheila's been a great advocate for El Sobrante. I know that over the last couple of years, you know, she's been totally immersed in wildfire-related safety issues. And of course, El Sobrante is perched right out here. El Sobrante is the wildland-urban interface in Richmond. And if we're going to have a wildfire-related disaster, this is where it's going to happen. I'm sorry to tell you, but I think she's made a lot of strides. I know she's working with our new fire chief, and with public agencies like East Bay Regional Park District and East Bay Mud, you know, try to get a handle on this. So, you know, she will be a great representative for El Sobrante. She'll be a great city council person. And the only thing I have to regret is, you know, I'm termed out as mayor after 27 years on the city council, including 8 as mayor.
Thank you, Tom.
My political life is pretty much done. I'll be here. I'll be in the seat until middle of January of 2023, which is when she will take her seat, and I know she'll do a great job. Again, it's a real pleasure to support her for this position, and I'm confident that you guys will get out there and the community will support her, and she'll be elected, and she'll be your city council person for the next 4 years.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for coming. I seriously, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate your support, your presence here on a Saturday afternoon to show your support for my candidacy. Thank you so much, and thank you to the volunteers who made this possible, and I urge all of you to become volunteers, please. So, Tom trusted me many years ago when he appointed me to Mosquito and Vector Control District. I served there for 10 years. Then he appointed me to Rec and Parks, as was mentioned to you. And then you guys trusted me when I initiated 94803 Emergency Preparedness Alliance. That was important. It was like, as Yumi says, little drops of water coming together, making a wave. And that wave has made some impact, improving the community for us. For one thing, we are in the process of having a JPA, Joint Power Authority, in the entire East Bay, where opens the door to millions, if not billions of dollars of grants for the cities and fire departments for wildfire safety and vegetation management. And then Tom advised me, don't wait for JPA. I have the experience. It's going to take a while. Start at your local level. So parallel to that, we started at local level, and with the help of Chief Montoya, We have started establishing a fire safe council, which opens the doors for direct grants to us for our own vegetation management. I receive emails from you that there is a poor neighbor, elderly neighbor, they cannot do their vegetation management, they simply don't have $10,000. We'll be able to take care of it directly ourselves. And the great news you all should know is that we'll have our first wildfire drill on May 19th. So please participate in it. Tell your neighbors. We have information here. If you haven't registered for CWS and Nexel yet, take one. If you have registered, take two, pass it on to your neighbors. They need to participate. When there was a shooting in the neighborhood, 94803 Emergency Preparedness Alliance brought the stakeholders together. We had community members, police department, crime prevention, a manager, business owners, property owners. We all came together, sat down, talked about our fears, concerns, hopes, and came up with safety measures for the neighborhood to improve things. We're still working on it. And to enhance community policing, actually, I'm going to send to you today a list of all the officers in Beat 9, so you know their name, their schedule, their email address, so you feel more comfortable contacting them when needed. So, when elected to the City Council with your support, where I will be honored to be your voice and represent you, I will continue my work as the community work that I'm doing, and also working on the issue of public safety. One of the things we learned is that it's the police department who is in charge of evacuation by a state law. So it's not just crime prevention and safety that we rely on police officers, it's also emergency evacuation. So it's very important for us to have fully funded police department and fully funded fire department. In addition to that, we pay our taxes. We are entitled to clean air, clean streets, clean parks, good parks, a bathroom in this park, which is still lacking, and all the city services. So I plan on doing that, being your voice at the City Council and asking for simple measures that enhance quality of life, simple city services that we deserve as taxpayers. I'll be working with the county, I think, in 94803 area. City and county need to work together to make public safety possible in addition to city services, basic services for the residents. At the city level, I believe in economic development that is sort of past due for the city. We need more economic development. We need to bring sustainable businesses to the city. Look at the city of Richmond. I mean, we have the most beautiful, most gorgeous landscape around us. The location. We have a port. We have multiple freeways right by here. And we are right next to Silicon Valley. And we lack the businesses. We need to learn how to retain them, promote them, bring them over. We need that sustainable source of revenue to do better in the city. And of course, fiscal responsibility is important. I plan to work on all of this with your support. I count on your support. If you haven't endorsed me yet, please do. And pass the word to your neighbors. In the tradition of having a goodie bag at parties, I have goodie cards for you. Tons of business cards, postcards, flyers. Please take them with you. Pass them to your neighbors, friends. Pass the word. Our district has 20,000 people, around 11,000 households, I think. To reach each of them with a postcard takes 50 cents. I need to send each of them 2-3 postcards, flyers to get my name out so they know me and hopefully vote for me. Do the math and do your donations, please, and pass the word. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Also, very loud. There's a sign-up sheet. If you just want to stay up to date about my campaign, please sign the sign-up sheet. There is the volunteer sheet, and there are wonderful friends from Keeble Sobrante Clean about Earth Day. I mean, together, energy, enthusiasm, and optimism is contagious in this community. And now that we've come together, this wave is going in more than one direction. We're making the community cleaner. We're trying to do the traffic safety on San Pablo Dam Road and many other ways we're going to improve this community. It's good to be together. Even for you guys, you see that blue barrel? We're going to have many of those free for you for water emergency reservation. So if you need any of those, let's search now. So many things this community can do when they come together. But there's so much to tell. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support. I need your help and I count on your strong support. Thanks.